So you're looking for a diet that's going to help you burn fat, lose weight, and keep it off forever. Well, you're in the right place. I know you may be wondering how exactly pizza fits into a diet that's going to help you burn fat and lose weight. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to show you how pizza or any of the other unhealthier foods that you enjoy not only can work in a diet that's going to help you burn fat and lose weight, but really should be included in one, as well as some other tips and tricks on what foods you should have in your diet and how to structure your diet best that's going to give you the optimal results in helping you burn fat and lose weight. So let's get into it, but let me finish this pizza first. So yeah, I gotta start out with the heavy hitter when it comes to the best diet that's gonna help you burn fat and lose weight. And that is gonna be a diet that incorporates, the unhealthy foods, or incorporating cheat meals, with foods that you enjoy and love that may be unhealthy. It could be your desserts, it could be your candies, it could be, your fast food places that you enjoy like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all those things that, serve foods that we all love and enjoy. Leaving room in your diet to be able to still enjoy those foods is going to be important in your long-term health and approach, because nobody eats healthy 100% of the time. So it's not even realistic for me to try to, restrict yourself from these foods. I'm just big on limiting them. And, the way I like to look at it is just kind of the percentage of food that you eat throughout the week. So, say if you eat 4 times a day and there's 7 days out of the week, that means that you'll be eating 28 total meals. Say, you want to have, 1 or 2 cheat meals. If 26 of 28 meals are healthy, that is a great percentage. Those 2 meals are not going to overtake the other 26 healthy meals that you did eat. That's going to be the best way to help, keep you eating healthy enough long term. Now, on top of the cheat meals, as far as the other healthy meals that you want to be eating throughout the week, you want to incorporate a diet that's going to be more plant-based. And when I mean plant-based, one that's going to be one with foods that are minimally processed, whole food quality, that's very high in nutritional value. So these are going to be foods like your oats, your fruits, your vegetables, your whole grain bread, your brown rice, sweet potatoes, quinoa beans, things like that, for example, that are plant-based, that are minimally processed, and that ultimately are going to have a lot of nutritional value in things like fiber and even protein and things like quinoa and beans and lentils and chickpeas. They're going to help you feel fuller, more satiated, give you the health that you need, are going to be way lower in calories compared to higher processed style of foods that aren't necessarily plant-based. In the protein sources that you consume, you want these to be very lean sources of meat. So these are going to be things like your chicken breast. These are going to be things like your fish. These are going to be things like your lean turkey and lean beef. Even your protein powders, things like your plant-based protein powders, whey protein powders, things like that. And eggs, for example, too. Eggs are a really good one as well. Things like this that are not going to be high in saturated fat. They're going to be very lean cuts. They're going to have all 9 essential amino acids in them, are what you want to incorporate in your diet. And you want to make sure that you're getting about 0.6 to 0.8 grams of protein per your body weight. So this is going to ensure that you are getting the adequate amount of protein for your muscles to repair and build and grow as you begin to, work out and train and live a healthier lifestyle, to help you lean out, help to convert that fat into muscle so your body fat percentage begins to lessen, so you get that leaner overall muscular look. You also still want to leave room for snacking as well. When it comes to snacking, you want to stay away from your heavily processed foods. Again, you want to stay away from things like your snack bars, your high sugar snack bars, your crackers, chips, all things like that are just going to be really, really highly processed, high in sodium. You want to get away from those less nutritious snacks and focus on your snacking being even more plant-based foods, right? Things like healthy fats, avocado, nuts, are some really good snacking options. Along with this, you can also add in things like, a protein bar that's going to be high in protein and not as high in sugar and other things like that, as well as, like, again, your protein shakes. It can be either or, but that is the way that you can take out some of those processed snacks. You can add a healthy, high protein and high fat snack in there that's going to help keep you satiated and full so you don't go on these crazy binges. So outside of the foods that you're intaking, I also want to address too that you really want to make sure that you're drinking a lot of water and limiting the amount of sugary drinks, juices, and sodas that you consume. So really consuming mostly water. Of course, you can do your juices and stuff like your cheat meals, a few times throughout the week here and there. If you want to blend it in with your smoothie or something like that, that's fine too. Whatever it is, just limiting the intake and the amount of juices and sugary drinks you get and intaking more water is going to ultimately lower your caloric intake, which again is going to help you really lean out much quicker and faster. Another thing I really want to now go over is kind of like how to structure your meals throughout the day, and how you're going to structure your meals throughout the day in a diet that's going to be best suited for you to really burn out and lose weight is going to kind of be around your workout time. So we're going to have person A, I'll kind of construct for one, and this is going to be for a person that works out in the morning, as opposed to person B, this is going to be somebody that works out in the afternoon or night. These are going to be the two examples I want to give you, just to give you a base for kind of like how to structure your eating. So person A, your first meal in the morning, you want to really be one of your biggest portion sizes. This is going to be one that's going to be really high, and especially carbs, because you've gone so long without eating. The morning time is a great time to be able to get in a really good portion size meal that's high in carbs and protein and fat to really fill you up and get your morning started. After he works out, this is when this person can add a snack into. So after that breakfast, an hour or so after his workout, if he's hungry, this is where you can throw in a little protein shake with a protein bar and some nuts, things of that sort, an hour after training. And then 2 to 3 hours after that, this is when he can have his second high carb meal. This is because after you've gone in and worked out, all the carbs that you intake in the morning is going to be depleted from that workout. So you want to replace that by having another, meal that's going to be high in a really high quality carb source with a high quality protein as well. And then he can add in a couple more meals after he's had those 2 high carb meals. You can start to decrease the carbs, because after that you've gone through your workout. Most of you have gone through your work and stuff throughout the day, so you won't need as much energy from carbs. That's when you can start decreasing that and just add in a protein and a vegetable or whatever it is that you want to add in there, and start to lower down your carb intake. So that's for person A, who works out in the morning. And person B is going to almost be the same, except this person is just going to not have a high carb meal post-workout. So his high carb meals are again going to be in the morning. He can have a snack, 2-3 hours after that big meal in the morning, and then in the afternoon or night as he's getting ready to go in and train, he can go in and add his second really high carb meal pre-workout to give him the natural energy from the carbs and high quality protein and stuff that he's intaking to help fuel him for his workout. And then post-workout, you can just do a protein and a vegetable at night to top you out. This is a great way to structure your diet that's going to really help you burn fat and lose weight without being too restricting on carbs and the things that you need, give you all the nutrients that you need throughout the day to get you the results that you want in leaning out. So that's going to be the best diet for you. It's going to help you really burn fat and lose weight, and do it in a way that's going to be sustainable for you long term. And before we get out of here, I just want to give you guys this verse. This verse is Ephesians 4 verses 9 through 10, which says, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. And I want to give you guys that verse because in the same way how we're going over the best diet that's going to help you burn fat, lose weight, and keep it off forever, I believe one of the best ways to help you, not just, keep yourself healthy in your physical body, but to keep yourself healthy just in all the other aspects of your life, spiritual, mental, financial, and everything, is making sure that you have a solid community around you. And I know this personally just through all the different struggles and things I've gone through, especially when it came to, my sex addiction and trying to work through pornography addiction and building the proper disciplines and things to get out of that. Having a community and the strong people around you that can help pray for you, give you wisdom, and give you all the things that you need that you're not going to be able to do on your own is going to be so important in your life. So your community matters. And I know a lot of times when we go through things, food and nutrition is one of the things that we go to as a sense of comfort and as a sense of relief to try to fill different voids and things that we may have, just binge eating for comfort and not for health. And what happens when, we go to comfort for food and when we go to get over things for food, a lot of times it's how a lot of people, start to get on unhealthy patterns and gaining weight. It is a big thing. And I just want you to know that food, is good. It's important to make sure we eat healthy. And the way that we can help stay away and keep us on track in our health, in our body, and in the rest of our life is having that backbone, having that community to help keep us in a good place, because it'll help and it'll extend way past to anything that you may be thinking of, and will help build you up into the person that God made you to be. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, definitely be sure to leave a like. Definitely be sure to comment too. Any questions, feedback, concerns. I'd love to get any and all that feedback in the comments below. Definitely be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well, as I'm always uploading new content every week to help you enhance your physique, your health, your wellness, and your faith through the foundations of fitness, nutrition, and a relationship with God. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that new content. And definitely be sure to check out some of my other content as well. I'll leave some links in the description to some other things that I think will further help you. And again, man, I just want to really thank you guys for tuning into my content, for really consuming my content and taking all that you do from it. I'm very appreciative of it. And I always want to make sure to really make it clear how much I appreciate all you guys that tune in and watch. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.